Welcome back, everybody. Let us talk about some baseball news. We're winding down spring training. We're starting to get figuring out who's going to be the starters on the teams, who's going to make the rosters, who's not. This video is going to be really injury related. There's three big injury news that came out of yesterday's round of games and the day before. Uh, Probably the biggest one is Justin Verlander. He shut down for probably the rest of spring training, which puts his opening day in jeopardy. He has a mild lat strain. We really don't know uh, how long he's going to be out for, but it's freak. If it's putting his opening day in jeopardy, that's what 2.5, 3 weeks from now. So it'll be, and that really sucks for Houston because with the absence of Garrett Cole, Verlander was obviously going to be their opening day starter. So without Verlander being, if Verlander's going to miss opening day, who is going to be the Houston Astros opening day starter? That's going to be the question that we find out throughout the rest of spring training. It might be somebody that wasn't on the roster last year, but out of all it's going to be Zach Greinke. But somebody will have to fill in that role for Verlander. Uh, Now with Verlander gone, it's the rotation now looks like Zach Greinke, Lance McCullers, Urquidy, Pruitt, and Valdez. If you take Verlander out of the number one spot, it's those five guys. Now, what's that going to mean for Verlander and the Astros? I don't think it's going to mean that much. It's not like this injury is going to sideline Verlander for months. It's going to be a couple weeks, maybe a month at the most, but I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. It sucks because he's 37. He's coming off arguably his best year last year with the Astros, and he had a groin injury, I believe, earlier in spring training that was nagging him, and now he has this mild lat strain that the GM said today, which shuts down him for the rest of spring training and maybe opening day. But I think the Astros will be fine. Missing Verlander is going to hurt him, especially with how much not what am I trying to? How they don't have that much pitching depth. Verlander I was going to really show that they don't have depth. So it'll be interesting to see what happens. And then Trey Mancini is out with non-baseball related medical procedure. We really don't know much about this one. We really don't know anything other than the fact that he had flu-like symptoms. Now that could mean anything. Flu-like symptoms half the time it's a cold and a cough. That could mean anything. But Mancini was arguably their best player last year, and he was looking to be their best player this year, which really sucks for him because, like I said, he's coming off probably his best year last year with Baltimore. It looked like he's going to be really good, and now he's got this problem, which, like I said, we really don't know anything about. So, what's this going to mean for Baltimore? They're not going anywhere. So, I can't really say much about it because we really don't know what it is with Mancini. If we knew, I could maybe say something, but since we don't know, I don't know. He might miss opening day. He might not. That's the scenario that we're in, is we are just completely left in the dark. We have no idea. And that's perfectly fine by him, which wants to keep everything private and everything, which is perfectly fine. I don't blame them for doing that. But I can't make a what-if scenario when I don't know anything. If I knew something, then I would. But it really sucks for Mancini. Like I said, he was probably the best player last year, most consistent player last year, and he was setting himself up to do that again this year. So I hope he can get back onto the field. He's one of the few Orioles players that are entertaining to watch on that team. Not for bad reasons, but for really good reasons. And I just hope Mancini gets better with whatever it is. And last thing, is Willie Calhoun has a fractured jaw after getting hit by a pitch yesterday. Now, if you watch the video, he just got smacked right in the jaw, and I don't believe he was. They got those little face guards now off the batting helmets. He might want to wear one now. He probably will have to wear one after that. I wish people would wear them more so you wouldn't have that. Wouldn't have that happen to you. Get baseball hit in the jaw. Now Calhoun's going to be out for a while. He's going to be gone for, I would assume. Oh, I don't know how long. Maybe a month or two. He'll miss opening day. That's going to happen. I just who's going to step up for Calhoun? That's the question. I don't really know, considering we don't know how long he's going to be out for. Probably, like I said, probably a month. We don't really know much about this timetable, because we haven't. He needs to undergo further tests and everything. So it'll be interesting to see. I hope he gets a speedy recovery, like I did in my Rangers video. I had Calhoun on maybe a breakout year this year. If he played more games and everything, didn't have to split playing time. I had him as the one of the breakout players, one of the players to watch out for on that team. And I think he still will be. It's just, I hope he gets a speedy recovery with all these guys. That's kind of the end of the video. If you guys liked it, press the like button. Subscribe down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Share this video with all your friends and buddies, and I will see you guys in the next episode.